have YouTube tutorials. I'm not sure if they're up yet, but we're working on getting all the past demos up and live. So if you, the binding I'm going to do today is the typical binding. And I've already sewn it onto most of it, but I'm just going to show you how to do one corner and how to end it, because that's the trickiest. Okay, so we're trying to get caught up as usual. We've got Lynn over here who's helping us getting stuff cut and ready for Friday's celebration. Remember to share with your friends. Uh-oh, what happened to my screwdriver? Oh, do you see a screwdriver here? Uh-oh, we could be in trouble, girls. Uh-oh. Okay, Roger's gonna have to go on a tour. My screwdriver should be right here. Okay, you know how that goes. Okay, go on a tour of the shop while I find a screwdriver.
Tour of the
Roger
shop.
loves to do tours of the shop.
I sure love to do tours of the shop. There's all your items there, ladies, waiting to be bailed out. I think you ladies have probably seen everything in this shop. You haven't bought everything yet, but I'm sure you've seen it.
Do you have any comments?
Nope. Hello, I shared. I don't remember 30 minutes ago. That was Mary that said that.
Oh my gosh. So nice.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't say. Because we came a long way. I'm thinking there, is this a barn pattern?
Okay, I'm just going to walk, ladies. If you see anything interesting, say something or call Beth.
$13.49.
Buy it.
Did you see this one, Laura? What's this one? What's this pen? No. Oh. Those are going to be over there in the corner. Way back. I'll hold it for you. No.
A Christmas panel.
By your knee.
We should say how much fun we're having in the store today. We're having so much fun. Everyone should be here. Or not.
So I changed the motor down to 2. The other one was a quarter. You should put 214 yards.
Christmas time is here. Did y'all hear that, ladies? Her screwdriver was in her back pocket. So I guess I can go back now.
No, it should be in this damn box right here. She said it was in. Yes, that is. She said it had been shipped, and I think they lied because
I mean the tiger.
Okay, Roger, are you ready?
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't have any textile medium in here, did you? Wait. Rondi? Rondi, wait, I'm lying.
Oh, good. Karen's going to tell you hi.
Hi. Tell her hi. Do you just need one?
Yeah.
And
Oh, cool.
Okay, girls, so we're back to putting on binding. So you're gonna need, and look, I found my screwdriver. It was in my back pocket.
I already told them
What'd you tell them?
that you found it in your back pocket.
Oh. Okay, so what I did is I started right here.
Diana Hensley says like having your glasses on your head.
Exactly, Diana. Duh. Okay, so I started right here and I left a tail. So I just lined up my binding right here on the edge of my quilt, and then I stitched 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Then when I got to a corner, I did a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to show you the 45-degree angle now. So I did all of them but one corner. Okay. Hey, Diana, are you, do you want to be one of my special guests and do like a virtual quilt show on one of the Wednesdays and Mondays?
Sorry.
Let me know. I think you'd be a fun one. Okay, so I know I put people on the spot because I just say it when I think it. But I think with all your dolls, we would love it. And then I might need my glasses to thread the needle. Okay, so I'm just going to put my needle down here. I'm going to pick up my thread so it doesn't create a nest under here. And in a perfect world, I would totally have black thread in my bobbin, but you'll never know. Okay, so I'm going to line this up right here. And then I'm going to stop 1/4 of an inch before I get to the end. I'm going to pick it up, cut my threads. Then I'm going to pull it around. And if you girls have an easier way to do this, I'm not saying my way is the right way. It's just the way that I was taught. So when I get to the end, I'm going to flip this back at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so it was like this. I stopped 1/4 of an inch before I got to the end. I'm going to flip it back at a 90-degree angle and then line it up here. And then we're going to just sew it. And then when I get to here, okay, hang on. And I'm going to sew with my needle down. I like to sew with my needle down so it doesn't shift around. It's kind of like having a third hand. Did Diana answer?
Diana Hensley?
Yeah.
She said, that's how.
Oh. Now, are there any other comments? So, okay, so next week on Monday, Leilani's going to be showing us quick placemats. They're great because they use up your fabric stash, and you can make them for quick last-minute gifts. And then on Wednesday, we have a special guest. We have, well, there's 2 actually. Well, maybe 3 because Susan might be in it also. So, Wednesday is going to be 2 of my favorite people and Susan. And I'm not sure what they're going to be demoing, but I'm sure it will be fabulous. And then remember today at 2 o'clock, there's 4 vendors on the Wild Wednesdays at 2. I'll post a link to that. And then our Friday celebration. We have a ton of new fabrics. Okay, so I've got this, I'm this close to finishing. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to measure it. Oh, good luck. They weren't ready for that. So I'm waiting for my next time.
You can tell they weren't ready.
Yes. They're going to do a giveaway today though, I think. They're going to practice it and see if it works.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take this and I'm going to meet up to where I started. But So I usually like 2 1/4 inch for my binding, but just measure whatever your binding is. This one's a 2 1/2 inch binding. So I need to make sure that I fold over my fabric right here where I measured up. Are you getting in close so they can see what I'm doing?
I don't know. I guess I am.
Okay. So teenagers and husbands, it's kind of the same. So you're going to take your fabric where you started, make sure that it's out as far as it goes, lined down flat. Then you're going to take your where you left off, you're going to meet them up, just have them butt up right together. Then you're going to take your ruler, we have a really fine ruler here, and you're going to measure exactly however the width of your binding is. So this binding's 2 1/2 inches. So I'm going to measure 2 1/2 inches from where they meet up. So 2 1/2 inches, and then I'm going to cut it. And if you guys remember, once I did a live and the ruler slipped, so it was way too big. And then I'm going to take the 2. I'm going to take the 2, and I'm going to butt them up like this, okay? So I've got my 2 ends. This is where it's complicated, girls. I'm going to take my 2 ends. I'm going to open them up. So I've got it here. They're both opened up. And I'm just going to lay them here at an angle. And then I'm going to take it back to the sewing machine. And I'm going to sew a 45-degree angle, okay? This is going to, it works perfectly every time unless you mess up. Well, that's kind of a fact of life. Life works really good until you mess up. So I'm going to pin this here so that everything's lined up. I know you guys can relate because you've done bindings and something's gone wrong before, so don't cut this until you double check it. So I'm going to put it here. If you're nervous about just winging it like this, you could draw a line. So you need a 45-degree angle. I'm going to start at one corner right here. I'm going to start right here at the corner. And then I'm going to go just like this. And I'm going to eyeball it. I'm going to pull my pin out because I don't want to sew over my pin and break a needle or wreck my machine. Probably if you weren't watching, I'd sew right over it. But don't do that because you'll be sad. Okay, so I've just sewn a 45-degree angle there. Before I cut, I'm going to hold it flat like this. And you see how it lines up perfectly here? So now I'm going to cut my little ears. And you could cut line it up with your ruler and cut perfectly. But I like to live on the edge. And then I'm going to open this up and just hit it with the iron real quick. Because I want to iron my seams open so I don't have any bulk. Look at Rhonda's over there like giggling and having a good time. It's so hard because I'm trying to talk to you girls, but I'm trying to eavesdrop on their conversation. So hard to multitask. I do it all day long, but not very well. Okay, and one of my favorite people came in, so we're going to end after this so I can go say hello. So I'm just going to stitch that little space that I hadn't stitched. And I would do a reverse stitch, except for somebody borrowed my machine and broke my reverse. So I'm just going to hold it here so it stitches a couple times in the same spot.
Phyllis Lewis wanted to know, before you turn the corner, sew off diagonally to set the flip angle. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Is she giving me a tip? If I sew off diagonally, that will set it? Phyllis, I'll reread it and see. Okay, girls, so that's all we have. Phyllis, I am going to call you and pick your brain about Sophie. But if you guys are interested in signing up for Sophie, we did put it live yesterday on our website. So go ahead and sign up. It's going to be for the whole month of February. We're going to be doing a bobcat collage. All right, so we will see you today at 2 on the Rusty Barnes Wild Wednesdays.
Phyllis says yes.
Okay, and then we will also see you on Friday at noon for our sale. We've got a bunch of new stuff, so I'm pretty excited about it. All right, have a great day, and we'll see you at 2. Thanks, bye.